Second overall, Matteo Ferrari from fellow Grassini MotoE. First time winner last time out, Hector Garzo from Dynavolt Intact GP MotoE. And your teammate Randy Krummenacher, rookie, leading the way at the moment in those standings and already twice on the podium this season. Jordi, as ever, the honour of being championship leader also brings the honour of answering the first question. How are you feeling? Mugello was a more difficult round, and then last weekend you're back on top step. You must be happy with that. What are you feeling about Assen?
Yeah, of course, the round of Mugello was difficult because they are with a longer straight, or maybe because also the track is very difficult. We only achieved the points for the championship. Wasn't important. But now we return another time to fight and to stay, to battle on the top. And we'll see for sure here in Assen is a great track for us also because it's many turns that we know very well in the past. And yes, we'll see how is this race. For sure, it's a lot of enjoyable like the Saxon races, and with many battles. And we'll see which show we can offer.
Well, we'll see. So far, it's been a great show in every race, whether it's been wet or dry or a little bit in between at times. Does that past experience help then? Because obviously you've got a lot of experience and in different categories. Do you use that when you arrive here, especially on a whole new bike this season with Ducati joining MotoE?
Yeah, the experience in this category is very important because we don't have many time on the track. We have a few laps to learn the break points, or also some tips when we are riding. And yes, the experience is a big part for us, knowing very well how is the electrical motorcycle. That means that the power, the feeling that you need to push, and until where you search the limit. Many factors that the experience for sure help a lot us to ride them better.
Okay, I also wanted to ask you, because before we've seen both of you guys, and I'll ask you as well, Matteo, you've really concentrated on consistency in the past, and that's been the key to the success in a lot of ways. Jordi, this year you especially seem to be attacking a bit more, also you, Matteo. Has it changed your approach now, having a much longer season with more races and more points on the table, or is it just how you feel with the bike and kind of at the moment when you go out on the track?
Now, this year we have many rounds, but still like in the past, no? Do at zero, don't bring a points at the final of the race. It's a very big mistake, and we're still in the same objective, no? Catching points, this is the main important, because sometimes you arrive to one track and you don't adapt very well, or you don't have time to be faster or make a good performance. We still continue in this way, no? Catching points, bringing more information to the box to still continue our development.
If you say I agree, then...
I'm more relaxed compared to the past.
You seem like you've really been elbows out at times.
A lot during the past. For sure, the feeling with the bike was okay, but you know, with not too much races, the points are very important. So this year, we have 16 races, and in my opinion, is better. We can push a little bit more. For sure, now I'm second because I crashed in Le Mans. But I have time to recover. So also the weekend in Sachsenring was not my best weekend, but I achieved points and I'm there. So we have time, and in my opinion is better, and I'm more relaxed.
Well, yeah, like you said, Sachsenring, mainly that qualifying put you on the back foot a little bit. Obviously, in the first race, you didn't quite get to actually enjoy that Prosecco at the end after a clash between Nicola Spinelli and Hector. Then saw him demoted off the podium. In the second race, though, you came back, took a few points, but what was it about that made it tougher compared to what we saw from you in France, where you long lap and still managed to come through and just disappear?
For sure, in Sachsenring it's very difficult to overtake compared to the other tracks. So we did a mistake during the qualifying. The setup was not the best, but you know, every time we have to discover this bike. So we did this mistake, and is not a problem, because for sure the goal of the both races was to arrive in front. In race 1 we achieved 1 podium. In race 2, unfortunately, the race finished a little bit early, but the speed, in my opinion, is okay. We did a great lap time in FP2, so I think.
Do you still have the lap record?
Yeah,
from
not
that,
so
or
bad,
did they?
not so bad.
Yeah, so it wasn't bad.
So I'm really happy about that, because when you are fast in all the track, is a good good way to ride this bike and to work with this team. But we have, I think, to achieve more points, because now I think we are really fast. So we have to try to do the best qualifying every time, to start in the front and to do the races like in Le Mans or Mugello.
And if you'll tell us, where do you think you're making the difference at times compared to some of your rivals when we've seen that one fast lap?
It's difficult to say, because during the free practice I'm always alone, so it's difficult to see the other riders where
Is that a tactic?
yeah, at the moment, yes, because I'm fast, so I'll try to ride alone, but sometimes can happen. It's not a problem. During the race in Sachsenring, I saw that I'm really fast during the braking point. Sorry. But when you are in not a good position, when you are 5 or 6, it's very difficult to show your potential or your speed. So is a good way to ride this bike, but I have also to improve this point, to overtake better the other riders, to be really fast also when I'm not in front.
Well, we'll see this weekend then, because I'm sure Assen, there's always plenty of action.
Yeah.
So Hector, you had a bit of a heartbreaking end to race 1. I can imagine you were very angry after that, no fault of your
A
own.
little bit,
Have you seen some behind the scenes? Race 2 though, finally, after a bit of drama in your MotoE history at time and some heartbreak, on the top step, how did that feel, and does it make you kind of come into Assen a bit more ready to try and repeat that?
Yeah, well, as you say, I was a little bit angry, but I think it's normal, because in these situations...
We love it. We can always immediately tell what you're thinking.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I was disappointed, because after all the work of the weekend, I tried not to fail in any race. I try always to be there. But well, this is racing, no? I already apologized some guys about my attitude already. I'd say again now, but well, I think these things happen. But well, the better answer for this situation, I think, is try to make the second race as I did. Was trying to be the more concentrated as possible, because it's really easy to lose the concentration after this situation. But well, I think we did a good job.
I mean, technically in race 2 you did the best job, if you win the race, surely, yeah, by definition.
For sure, for sure. When the rain started to come, I really was clever on the last moment overtake. I thought that during all the weekend was showing the rain little drops, and then was coming harder and harder. And I was a little bit lucky also that I feel the rain a little bit harder on that last lap, and I could stop the race, also me as my partners. But well, I think we are doing a good job. As I told you, it's really disappointed to end the race 1 like this, because these 20 points that we are far away from Jordi, I think we could achieve it on race 1. But well, this is racing, no? We need to put a stone in that race and try to don't think on it and focus on the next races.
In the next races, 2 more chances here. Are you looking forward to riding Assen on this new Ducati MotoE bike?
Yeah, for sure. I was all the season excited to be here, because I really love this track. Normally, this bike is always giving us best results and best times than last year, no? But well, we should see. We should see, as Jordi said. You never know. This is always a new track for this bike. But I think we can continue this way, breaking the records. I hope to have anyone for Ferrari. But well, I think we can enjoy the weekend.
We should do that. We should make that a new stat. Check who leaves each weekend with it. Because yeah, I think Matteo so far is ahead. But best of luck, Hector. It's great to see you win that race and really get in the mix again at the front. And Randy, likewise to you, another podium last time out. It's going quite well in your rookie season. What are your feelings, experiences so far? Is it what you expected? Are you managing to achieve a little bit more than what you expected yet? How are your feelings?
Well, it's tough here. These guys are really quick. I did some mistakes. I had to gain some experiences. I had to adjust myself on the bike. But Sachsenring seems to be the turning point where I really felt, wow, yeah, now I can really push the way I want. Of course, the qualifying there wasn't that good in the rain, and starting from 7th in such a short race isn't easy. So race 1, of course, was really, really positive. Race 2 at the end, like Jordi said, first points are really important. So I gained more points, and now, yeah, we are here. Austin, I had some great races in the past, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Do you think you can challenge for that podium again this weekend? Because like you said, it's a bit of a weird one for you because you had a podium very early on, but it was a bit of a dramatic race around you. You said, like, well, people crashed in front of me. Germany, though, you were right there in the battle with some of these guys who've been here a lot longer. What do you expect from this weekend and then the rest of the season? Do you think what's your goal for the rest of the year now?
I definitely want to prove that Sachsenring was not just one race. Like I said, Austin I know very well, and I just want to be in the front in both races, and then going ahead in that way.
Well, we enjoyed you saying about the championship on the grid. We noted that, mentioned it on the broadcast. Let's see. You guys worried about another one joining the fight? But we'll see then if we've got any questions from the floor. No? Okay then. Well, best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
I'm very excited to see the new bike and all of you guys going around this incredible circuit. Always a favourite. And yeah, we'll see you maybe on Saturday.
Thank you.